goes rogue with unprecedented statements on Obama's true colors. All of President Trump's criticism of CNN may have actually spurred CNN anchor Jake Tapper to be more honest about the media's coverage of the Trump administration. During an interview with the Rolling Stone, Tapper admitted a lot of people on the left didn't like it before and now they like it. I don't want to compare President Obama and President Trump on these issues because they're different and the scale isn't even remotely the same. But President Obama said things that weren't true and got away with it more for a variety of reasons, and one is the media was much more supportive of him. The Obama White House thought I was self-righteous and a huge pain in the butt. Tapper says that when he would call out the Obama administration lies, those on the left did not like it. Now that he has turned his criticisms to the Trump administration, they do. It's unusual to hear someone from the media admit that the Obama administration did lie. For 8 years, the media elite were dedicated to underemphasizing every misstep of President Obama. Over time, if the president misspoke, he would be granted the benefit of the doubt and the story would not even be covered. Compare that to the media's laser focus on the precise wording President Trump uses. They have even begun to willfully ignore his intentions, as Christian News Alerts covered, which is especially evident if you consider the way the media has spun President Trump's comments on Charlottesville. Clearly, the media has treated the two presidents very differently. It might be easy to dismiss the media's overblown treatment of President Trump as well as their attempts to broadcast leftist propaganda to bolster their failing ratings. But if the 2016 presidential election proved anything, it was that most Americans are tired of the leftist hysteria and of disingenuous reporting in general. If the media were truly focused solely on ratings, they would have shifted their reporting to being fairer to Trump to try to attract the eyes of his many supporters. So why have they done the opposite? Well, Tapper drops a little suggestion as to what else might be driving the media, saying, I do think there is a sort of confirmation bias that some media outlets feed, and it does trouble me because I try not to do that. Oh, he tries not to do that, yeah, okay. But at least he's coming out and saying this. So they are admitting that Trump has a lot of supporters and that the left are not as popular as the Trump supporters, okay? But again, where I want to come down to is who's funding this, because if it's a regular business, you always try to please your audience, so to speak, right? So, who's funding these people? That's the question at hand. Could it possibly be that George Soros is involved in the funding and this continuous bashing of Trump? Because this guy, he wants to take down America, and we all know that. Let me